What's up YouTube, it's your boy Rhett back at it again with another video, and today we're talking about clothes. And we're talking about my second favorite thing to talk about, how systems are way better than goals. Why do goals suck? If my goal was to get 500 views on YouTube, which I got recently, thank you very much. Applause, applause, applause. Then I would have hit the goal, and then what do I do next? Do I have to set another goal? What if I failed to hit the goal? Goals are dumb. Systems are way better. I have a system, it's upload a YouTube video every single week, Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern. That is gonna get me a lot farther and is gonna help me achieve all sorts of small goals rather than just setting, oh, 500 views, oh, 15 subscribers, oh, 4,000 hours of watch time. I don't need goals. I just need a system, and that system will take me past all of these goals that I would have arbitrarily set for myself. If you wanna learn more about systems versus goals, you can read Scott Adams' book, How to Fail at Almost Everything and Still Win Big. That's where I first heard about it. Other books, Atomic Habits, there are all sorts of books that you could read to learn this. It's basically a consensus in the industry of smart people that write books. If you're a smart person, you know that systems are better than goals. And so today I'm going to show you how you can apply a system to your life so that you can get the nice clothes that you've always wanted at a price that you can afford, and in a way that it's not gonna explode your closet. You're not gonna have a million clothes. You're only going to have the very select clothes that you really wanna wear, and it's gonna make you happier because you're gonna get to wear the clothes that you really love every single day, instead of wearing that goofy cotton t-shirt that you're wearing right now. Don't wear that. You don't like it. Take it off. Throw it away. Give it to someone else, someone that really needs it, and then you can go buy the clothes that you really want to wear. That's what I'm going to show you how to do today. We're going to run through the system. You're going to love it. But first, down below, go like the video. Really going to help the channel. I appreciate it. I love you. Also, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Really important though. Only hit the notification bell if you really care about the channel. If you don't really care about the channel, don't hit the notification bell, because push notifications are really bad for your mental health, and I don't want you to get addicted to push notifications if you don't love these videos. So please only hit the notification bell if you really care about me. Thank you very much. Now let's get into this video where I can show you how to become as stylish and handsome as I am. So first, here's a high-level overview of the system that we're gonna use to manage the clothes that are in your closet and also allow you to buy expensive clothes for cheaper prices. So the 5 steps to this system are, first, you need to identify what you even wear clothes to do. 99% of what I'm wearing clothes to go do is go to work, go to the gym, and then go out to eat. So if you can identify those big 3 or 4 categories that you wear clothes to do, like what do you need these clothes for? Are you a mountain climber? If you're a mountain climber, you know, you're gonna need mountain climbing clothes. If you're a bowler, you're gonna need bowling shoes. If you're a horseback rider, you're gonna need those goofy little outfits that they wear. Whatever you do, you're gonna need to come up with, what are the 3 or 4 things that I do that I wear clothes to? That's gonna inform the choices that you make in these later steps. Next, you're gonna find out what you already have. So take inventory of all the clothes that you have. And then also in this step, you're gonna determine, all right, how many clothes do I need to go to the gym? If I'm going to the gym 5 times a week, maybe I need 7 pairs of clothes just in case it hits the fan and you don't get to do laundry, or you really need these extra clothes for whatever reason. So in the second step, you're going to be identifying what you already have and then how many of each thing you really need. And then in the third step, you're gonna get rid of the things that you don't need anymore. When I was 22, I had just gotten out of college and I still had clothes from when I was 12 because I was really small and scrawny. So that was an indication for me that I needed to go to the gym. So that's what I did, and now I'm super very strong. Regardless, I had clothes from when I was 12, and so I would never do laundry. I just had a ton of clothes stacked up to the ceiling in my stupid little hamper, and it allowed me to be very lazy, and I would wear these just clothes that I hated out because I didn't have anything else to wear, and I thought that that was fine. And I thought, oh, well, if I really, like, how much is it gonna even cost me to wear the clothes that I really wanna wear all the time? I thought it would be too expensive, and it's not too expensive. You just have to identify what you really need and then buy those things, and then get rid of the things that you don't need. Getting rid of the things that you don't need is going to take a huge mental burden off of you. Every day I would walk by that huge hamper and see visually, look at all these clothes that I have to do. I don't want to do laundry, it's gonna take me forever. When you know exactly what you own, it gives you a feeling of confidence and a feeling that you can manage the things that are going on in your life. When I had that huge hamper, it was mentally overwhelming, and I didn't realize that until I got rid of all of those clothes. Now that I have a very tight system of only the things that I really like to wear, like this romp hem, it's a lot easier. I know when I have to do laundry, I know when I have to clean things, I know when I'm gonna run out of clothes, I know, hey, if I wanna go do this, I have the clothes to do that. I know what I'm gonna wear. It takes a lot of that decision making off your plate. So after you've gotten rid of the clothes that you don't need and you've identified what clothes you do need, you're gonna buy clothes to fill those gaps. So if you have identified that you have 4 pairs of shorts to go to the gym and you need 5, right? You would buy an extra pair of shorts. Or if you have all your shorts but you need some pants because you're living in a cold, wintry area, don't do that, by the way. Better to move somewhere where it's always sunny. But if you need to buy pants for the winter, you know, you can include that in your list as well, right? Maybe you need 5 pairs of shorts for the gym and you need 3 pairs of pants or something. So to recap, you're going to find out the things that you need clothes for. You're going to take inventory of what you already have and come up with a number of things in each category that you really need. You're going to give away the things that you don't need to Goodwill or to any other service. It's really easy. There's Goodwills all over the place. You can just drive to them and they're more than happy to take your clothes, and it's a good cause. And then 4, you're going to go out and buy the new clothes that you need to fill those gaps that you identified in step 2. And then step number 5 is you're just gonna repeat this however often you need to repeat it. For me, it's probably once every 3 years, but this could vary if you are moving to a different climate or, you know, a lot of different things in your life could vary the number of times that you need to be doing this. I'm doing it again for the 2nd time because over the last 3 years, I've just accumulated a lot more clothes and I can feel the like mental clutter, you know, starting to happen in my brain again. It's like, wow, why do I have all these clothes that I just don't even need? I need the romper. The romper is really great. So next, let's jump into Notion, which is the software platform that I use for life management. I'm gonna show you the template that I came up with for how I manage what clothes I have. You're also gonna be able to download this template. It's totally free. Notion is totally free. So if you wanna implement this system in your own life, it's gonna be very quick and easy for you to do so. If you wanna get started, you can go over to notion.so. Link is gonna be in the description. My Notion setup is heavily influenced by this guy, August Bradley. He's been making YouTube videos about how he sets up his Notion system for managing his life. So I'll put his link in the description as well if you want to check him out. Videos are really helpful, and I think that when you can systematize your whole life through software like Evernote or Notion or Things, any of these different platforms, if you have a system where you're just churning through these actions, you don't have to think about, all right, well, what am I gonna do next? Do I need to do this? Do I need to do this? You just execute what you've already planned to do previously. And that's why I find Notion really valuable. So I have Notion pulled up on the iPad here, and this is basically the clothes vault that I created. Here's the gallery view. You can just see all the different clothes that I have, and I've organized it by when I bought them. This is just a quick, easy screen to look at to see, all right, what do I still have? What's the really old things that I have that maybe I need to get rid of because they're really old and they're starting to get worn or they're starting not to fit anymore. And so this view is just a really easy way to see at a high level. What is more valuable though is if you go to the all clothes view here, you can see, all right, black loafers, it's a shoe, it's a dress shoe, you can wear it in any weather. What are the things you like about it? What are the things you don't like about it? When did you buy it? What did it cost? What's the size? How old is it? Which is just a calculated field based on the purchase date. And then I have a retired box for if I ever get rid of the clothes, I want to keep it in the database so that I can look back at the information and say, all right, the size 10 loafer lasted for 6 years, really great product. Maybe if I want to get loafers again, I could get that. So I just have that retired field to keep it out of the master database view, but so that I can still look at that information if I ever want to go back to it and maybe get a similar product in the future. And so then where the value comes in is that you can sort this now by, is it a gym clothes? Is it work clothes? Is it a casual or dress clothes? Is it winter clothes? You can sort it and filter it by however you want, and you can create all of these views for free in Notion. So if I just go to gym clothes, I can see I have 8 different short sleeve shirts, but 3 of them are getting really small. Maybe I've decided that I need 8 and now I only have 5, right? So now I need to go buy 3 more and retire those 3 old ones. I haven't filled out all the price information for all of this stuff yet, but as I continue to buy new things, I will be inputting the price information and the size and all of that stuff. And that is what's going to allow you to find out, all right, if I paid $30 for a shirt and it lasts me 5 years, you could calculate how much value you got out of that shirt. Whereas maybe if you had bought a $50 shirt, maybe it lasts you 10 years. And so then the $50 shirt would be a better option because it's less than twice the cost, but it took you twice as far. Or maybe you get a $10 shirt and it lasts for 10 years. Without any of this data, you're sort of flying blind, right? You're saying, all right, I really like my shirt from Memorial Day 2006, but it has holes and stuff in it. And you have a hard time throwing stuff like that away or giving it away to Goodwill, because you're emotionally attached to these clothes that you've gotten. I think looking at the raw data and just seeing, okay, this shirt needs to go, I've had it for 10 years and there's holes in it. Or maybe you have some reason that you want to keep that shirt. Maybe you're doing a lot of outdoor activity where you want tattered, ragged clothes. Really up to you how you use the system, but I think that collecting this extra data, it's gonna allow you to more quickly make decisions than you would have otherwise. I know that before I had this system, I would always just overthink things and, oh, should I get rid of this? Do I need it? Maybe it's really easy to just talk yourself into, I'm gonna wear this again someday. That's not really a good reason, I don't think, to keep clothes around. If you know you're gonna wear it in 3 months, great, keep it. But if you think, I haven't worn this in 2 years and I'm gonna wear it someday, that doesn't really make any sense. Unless it's specialty clothes like a ski jacket or something, you're gonna go skiing again, totally keep that. But I have clothes in my closet that I haven't worn in years, and I just think, oh yeah, I'll wear that again, and you're not ever gonna wear that again. It doesn't make any sense. You haven't worn it in 2 years, you had every opportunity to wear it, you're not gonna wear it again, get rid of it. Someone else could totally use that shirt or those shorts or whatever the item of clothing is. So in my mind, that Notion template, the Clothes Vault, is going to help you first identify what do you even wear clothes for, and you can put what you wear clothes for in the occasion section of that Notion template. It's gonna allow you to easily identify what you already have. You just have to enter each element of clothes into that database, and you're gonna have a full view of everything that you have. And if you tag it correctly, you're gonna be able to filter the database by, all right, how many winter clothes do I have? How many summer clothes do I have? And the possibilities here are really endless. So you could do any amount of filtering that you need to do. If you ride horses and you have horsey clothes, you can filter by that as well. If you have a lot of romp hymns, you can filter by romp hymns. You can do whatever you want. The limits are endless and in the palm of your hands. And once you come up with the numbers of things that you need, it's gonna let you easily identify what you need to get rid of or what you want to get rid of. So it really covers 3 of those first 5 steps of the system really well. The next step in the system is buying clothes to fill the gaps. So that's what we're gonna talk about next. How can you get really nice clothes for a cheap price? I think it's important to try to get these clothes at as cheap a price as you can get, because clothes are a horrible investment. Unlike Bitcoin, which is obviously a great investment. So my system for getting really nice cheap clothes that I'm going to start implementing for the first time this year is, I think I'm only going to buy non-essential items like clothes on large sale days like Amazon Prime Day and Black Friday. Or if you have a favorite company, I really like Mizzen and Main dress shirts. I think they have like Mizzen and Main Day. So if you can identify those sale days and then just go into your clothes database and say, all right, do I need any more dress shirts? If you do, wait for Mizzen and Main Day, right? And Notion is such a robust life management system that you could easily integrate a calendar with those special sale days into your clothes database and determine, okay, this sale date is coming up, do I need any of this kind of clothes? Additionally, if you use the clothes database over a long period of time, you're going to be able to identify, all right, these are the best kinds of clothes for me. When can I find sales for these kinds of clothes and, get a good deal on them in the future? I think buying clothes normally, you can sort of get addicted to it if you are not regimented and don't have a system for, managing these things. There's a famous saying in business, what gets measured gets managed. So being able to measure everything with the Clothes Vault that we just showed, and then having a system for, I'm only gonna buy clothes on large discount days like Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Amazon Prime Day, Mizzen and Main Day, whatever it is. If you only buy clothes during those discounted times, you're gonna be able to, 1, save a ton of money on clothes because you're not gonna be buying things you never wear. And then 2, you're gonna be able to wear exactly what you wanna wear. You're not gonna have to, if you have clothes that you hate wearing, don't wear them. Why are you wearing them? So in conclusion here, I hope you enjoyed the system. I fully realize that clothes are a bad investment and that you shouldn't be spending a ton of money on clothes. I actually made a video, one of my first videos on YouTube, that was about the 5 worst purchases that I ever made, and I'll link that up in a card somewhere. And one of the first purchases that I made that was just completely horrible was these OVO Drake sweatpants in green. Who's wearing green sweatpants? So there are definitely clothes that you can buy that are just not gonna be worth it. And those are a great example. I didn't have a use case for those clothes. I wasn't gonna wear them to the gym. I didn't have plans to wear them outside. I just, oh, I like Drake, I'm gonna buy sweatpants. I didn't need them. If I had the system before, I wouldn't have bought them. And I would have been able to save the hundreds of dollars that I had spent on them. So clothes are definitely a bad investment, but I think on the other side, some people can sort of get into this weird place where they say, you should never buy clothes. And I think that that's almost equally bad advice. I think that something that has really helped me in the last 3 years go to the gym almost every day has been getting gym clothes. Putting on the gym clothes puts you into like a psychological mindset of, all right, I'm gonna go to the gym now. I'm wearing the gym clothes, it's time to go to the gym. So clothes can be a great way to psychologically trick yourself into becoming like the person that wears the clothes, right? Like, all right, I'm wearing gym clothes, time to go to the gym. All right, I'm wearing a suit, time to go to work. It's gonna be serious business. I'm wearing a romper, I'm here to have fun, let's party, you know? Whatever it is, you're just carefree, you're having a great time. Or you're a big businessman, or you're going to the gym. Clothes are really great. They don't have to be this thing that, you know, some people just never buy new clothes or they hate the clothes that they're wearing. And I think that that's a really big mistake. And there's a lot of investment advice in the investment finance community. Clothes are a bad investment, Rhett. Don't ever buy new clothes. You don't want to spend money on things that are completely worthless, right? You don't want to be buying clothes you're never gonna wear. So you should have a system for how can you identify what are the things that you are gonna wear. And then you should extravagantly spend money on the things that you know that you're gonna use. If you like the video, leave it a like. Notion download in the description, template in the description for the clothes database. Both of them are completely free. Subscribe if you want more tech, finance, success videos. This is a success video. This is what you want. You want to be successful. You want to buy nice clothes for a cheap price. Everyone will be like, oh, how did you afford that great piece of clothes? Do you spend all your money on clothes? And you'll say, no, I don't spend all my money on clothes. I have a very sophisticated system for buying nice clothes at a cheap price. So subscribe for more videos like this. They come out every Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern, and you're gonna love them. You're gonna get smarter. You're gonna be as smart as me, almost. You can't be just as smart as me, but you could get pretty close. You could get close to as smart as me. And then what if the world was made up of people that were all almost as smart as me? It would just be a way better place. So come back here and make the world a better place. I love you all. I will see you next Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Goodbye.